My name is Barrett Stover. I'm the founder of RSP. Today we're going over the best 5 med ball exercises to improve your bat speed. We're going to start with a rapid lateral med ball drill here. We have Fabian here, stud shortstop here that works out with us. We're going to get in a lunge position, so back knee is going to be about 2 inches off the ground here. We're going to have our arms straight, nice upward posture like he's doing right now. And then as we throw, we're going to go quickly and consistently. So go ahead and start moving. Toss against the wall, front foot locked in place, lower body stable, rotating the upper body around the lower half. So with that, we want to see the lower body stable, we want to see the upper body rotating, we want to learn how to accept that force and then receive that force and create it again. So we're working the stretch shortening cycle as well. Really like that to get guys moving, but feeling that stability in their lower body. Our second exercise is med ball discus throw, all about hip shoulder separation here. So we're gonna have you set up like you're doing a lateral power throw with your back to the wall, and we wanna focus on feeling the load. And as we load, we want that front hip to start opening up. You see Fabian's doing a good job of even sinking that hip now. So now the hip starts open, arms stay back, and then we're storing all that energy through the stretch across the anterior sling, and then letting it rip as it goes through. So full speed here, load, feel like you're drop stepping, and then rip. And that's exactly what we want to see. If he's a little out of control, that's fine. Again, we want these max intent with every med ball throw that we do. Eventually, we'll work on stabilizing that front side. But right now, as you start these, load up that hip, let it fly, and the stability will get better and better as we do these. For the next one, we're doing a step back to lateral power throw. So we're gonna start with kind of a normal athletic stance, maybe feet a little bit closer together. He's gonna step back with his back legs. He's a right-handed hitter. So we're gonna step back with the right foot, load there, feel the arms drift back. Yep, and then fire the hips. Obviously we want that all in motion, but Fabian was just doing a really good job there of showing the step-by-step breakdown. So if you watch it full speed now, it should be all one motion. Step back, load, let it rip. Some things to point out there. One was his finish. Go back to your finish for me real quick. Hold that finish. You see that his head is behind his front knee. We don't want the upper body drifting forward and leaking out over. Thanks, that's good. We don't want the upper body drifting forward and leaking out over the leg. We want to feel that leg hit, and then we're rotating or catapulting kind of behind that motion there. The other thing that you can see him do is as he steps back, if you can do some slow motion for me, you see the load into the back hip. So his butt's inside of his knee. It's not getting out that way, so we're not ending up in that position. See, it's not a very strong position. So he's in that load position, and he's then ready to uncoil the hips first and then the upper body. So we're working on quite a few things here. It should naturally put you in a load. It should help with hip-shoulder separation, and then we're keeping the head still, feeling like we're rotating in a box like we're gonna do in a swing. Another great exercise to use to increase your bat speed is the med ball rope slam. So we obviously have a med ball attached to the rope, hence the name. We're gonna have our back up against the wall. This is really just about like unleashing the fury and rotating as fast as we can. Again, creating that rotation, staying in place here, going back and forth, getting the hips involved to lead the movement. So as you see Fabian demonstrates here, there is no slow motion here. It's full speed right off the bat. So he's gonna do a little bit of a warm-up swing here and get the momentum going, and then it's full speed. So as you can see, the hips do get involved. We don't just want the upper body moving, and it is max effort, max effort, max effort. We want you slinging that thing back and forth as fast as possible. My #1 favorite exercise for increasing bat speed with the med ball is the shot put throw. It's very simple, but it's one of those things that the simpler it is, actually the better it is. We're doing a lot of the same things that we're doing in the hitting motion, and we're working on them in a max effort intensity. All things added up, it's a really good drill to increase bat speed. So we're gonna have Fabian go through this one as well. He's gonna get in pretty much his normal hitting stance as far as the width of his feet. We're not trying to copy the hitting stance exactly, but it's the same type of feel. He's gonna get in there. I like to cue the hand and the elbow up like he has, so he can feel that scap load as he loads back. You start in the middle there, load up, get a little bit of a leg kick, yep, hit, and then go. So that's the slow motion version of it. And if you see it pieced together here, full speed, he's gonna go there, boom. And you see the intensity, you see the late whip, you see that front leg hit, and the upper body just catapults through. So we're really getting that sling. The other drills that we do are usually building up to this. So we do something extra to get kind of the feeling, to add constraints or to help certain portions of the movement or the hitting motion. This is just basically your hitting motion, what we want to see you do with the body, again, taking the hands out of the equation. So we're getting a scap load, we're getting a load there, we're getting the hips moving first, we're firing the upper body, we're hitting against a stiff front side, feeling yourself catapult into that. It takes care of everything that we want to see. We've also seen from the Proteus data that if your shot put goes up in a Proteus eval, then your bat speed or your exit velocity should come along with that. There's a direct correlation there. So just from that principle alone, if we're throwing these balls harder or faster, then we should also see a correlation in the increased bat speed or exit velocity with your hitting. Give those 5 exercises a try. Let me know what you think. Also, make sure we're keeping that maximum intensity with each rep. That's the biggest thing with med ball throws, is that we have that intent behind each throw. If we do that, you'll definitely see your bat speed increase. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment of any future content you want to see right here.